Hello, everybody. I think I should be online at the moment. If not, we'll be here pretty soon. Um, another impromptu stream. I like doing them impromptu, I guess, because I don't know, it feels more fun and spontaneous this way. Hold on, I am streaming to, oh well, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, hey everybody. I'm sure chat will tell me if my stream is actually not popping up whenever chat gets here. But anyway, I felt like playing Pikmin, so I'm playing Pikmin. It's my stream, I do what I want. But basically, yeah, I've really felt like playing Pikmin, and so that's what we're doing today. Yeah, in terms of Dragon Quest and Yoshi, I think I don't want to add any new games to this kind of streaming schedule. Like, at least long games, you know. Like, one-off things, for sure. Like, if I'm in the mood to play Splatoon, I'll stream that or something. Something like that. Of course, if I can get Catherine out of lab for at least, like, an hour, maybe we can do a Grind Fest or so. But, I'm definitely not going to be adding any... I'm definitely not going to be adding any long-term streaming games to this list, but I'll probably just switch between Dragon Quest, Yoshi, and Pikmin as my mood takes me, you know? So, yeah, that's basically just how I think I'm going to handle it. Hold on. Is my stream... Okay, yeah, my stream's live. Awesome. Alright, I just wanted to make sure because it was taking a long time for it to show up on my it was taking a long time to show up on my list, so on my XSplit, I should say. So yeah, hello Jeremy the White Mage, Gregster, Red Shell Robo. Gregster, we are playing the GameCube version. Excuse me. I own the Wii version, so I could stream that. But the thing is that I wanted to check something, because every time I've played the Wii version, I've lost a lot more Pikmin than I normally do when I'm playing on the GameCube. So, I wanted to see if it really is the version that makes me play different, or if I just have gotten worse. Hello, Spider Knife! Yeah, so we're just gonna try to, speed through the beginning of the first day, because it obviously takes, like, the first day is obviously the tutorial day, and it's pretty slow because of that. But then again, at this point, excuse me, I got kind of gunk in my throat. But yeah, there had really been nothing like Pikmin before this game came out, so, you know, you can't really blame the game for, you know, that. I don't think I've played Pikmin on the GameCube since Pikmin 3 came out, so it's a little bit weird going back to the controls, but I played this game probably like 10-15 times before playing playing either Pikmin 2 on the Wii or Pikmin 3, so I'm sure I'll get back into the swing of things in no time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so yeah, this is just me trying to. The reason why I'm doing the GameCube version is just to see whether or not I actually play better, or if it's just a like a mental thing. Like, do I play more carefully because the controls are a little bit clunkier? Because like it is really weird. Like, you know, just going back to the GameCube and not being able to aim to the right while moving forward. You can't do that in the GameCube version, because you're essentially... It's the way you move, it's kind of weird to explain it, but it's kind of like you move the cursor and Olimar will start to follow the cursor after a certain amount of time. It's a little bit weird like that, but it's really kind of the best way to explain how things are going on in the original Pikmin. So yeah, it's kind of weird like that. Honestly, I don't think the control scheme is bad in any way. It's just inferior to the Wii controls, which is something that you can't say about a lot of game series, but in the case of Pikmin, you can definitely say that the Wii controls are just better. But yeah, I just wanted to see if I'm actually better or if it's just my... I know I'm repeating myself. I just got back from class, so I'm a little bit brain dead. So are you... Okay, I want both of you guys carrying that. There we go. Hello, SGM. Hold on. While I'm waiting for Pikmin to... No, I didn't... Nope. You idiots. Anyway, while I'm waiting for stuff to happen... Hey, Cranky Pigeon. Hey, all-around gamer. And hey, Sean. Yeah, Actually, thinking back, I have not played Pikmin in probably about 2 years. So, it's nice to get another chance to play this. I don't think I've even played Pikmin 3 for a while either, so... Red Shell, maybe it's because you play the GameCube version more often than the Wii version. That is true. I played the GameCube version a lot growing up. Like, this was probably the game I played on the GameCube the most up until, like, for 3 or 4 years. Easily. Like, I played Pikmin non-stop. I love this game. What else? But, yeah, I'm not sure. In comparison, I've probably only played Pikmin on the Wii, like, maybe 2, or, like, at least 2 times, but maybe 3. You know, definitely no more than 3. And I've beaten Pikmin on the GameCube at least, like, 10. So, yeah. Hey, Ryan. I did not play Melee all that much on GameCube. It was really just a multiplayer-only thing at my house. Like, I don't think I've never even unlocked, like, Game & Watch on my own copy of Melee, or whatever, because I just never really played it that much. I honestly kind of got sick of it. Like, the games on GameCube that people would play the most, like, I got really sick of really quickly. Like, Double Dash in particular, I never really cared for Double Dash very much at all, which I know is controversial, because I know that Double Dash is, like, everybody's favorite Mario Kart game. Which, honestly, I think out of all of the Mario Kart games, Double Dash is the most overrated. I mean, I don't like the term of the term overrated, so, it's the one that I get people liking the least. How about that? That's a better way to put it. But, yeah, I never played Melee all that much. I never played, Double Dash all that much. When it came to, like, multiplayer stuff on the GameCube, it was, Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2. Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 were games that me and my family, me, my sisters, and my cousins would play a lot, is, Monkey Ball, multiplayer. Mostly the party games, although we would play the party games multiplayer, but we would play the single-player mode together, which is kind of weird to think about. Like, we'd hand the controller back and forth instead of playing the puzzle mode in multiplayer. We'd kind of, like, hand the controller back and forth whenever we're having issues and things like that. Actually, this is going to seem a little bit weird, but Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. We played a lot of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Eggs multiplayer, believe it or not. So, yeah. It's actually a decent multiplayer mode. It's just the rest of the game, you know. Yeah. Sonic Riders, we played some multiplayer. It's just, it was so hard to explain how that game played, because you need to play it for, like, at least an hour to get it. Like, to get the controls for everything to start clicking. And so, it's not super conducive to, like, teaching friends or whatever, unless if they already own the game. Other GameCube multiplayer games that we play a lot. Hold on, my GameCube is actually... My GameCube library is actually right down here. Oh yeah, the Mario sports games we would all play. The Mario Party's 2. I think 5 was probably the one we played the most multiplayer. On GameCube, at least. We'd usually resort to 3, but if we were playing on GameCube, it was usually 5 that we would play. Because I've never owned 4. Yeah, okay. Forest of Hope, here we are. I've never, SGM92, I've never played Zero Gravity when it comes to riders. I like riders maybe more than I should, because I played that game a lot when I played riders a lot when it came out. So I think I got the controls, and once I got that, I just kind of had fun with it. I think I unlocked almost everything in the original riders. I definitely got Ooh La La, and Knights. I definitely got those guys. I don't remember if I got Supersonic though. Although trying to do that is a pain in the ass, for the record, because to get Supersonic, you've got to clear every mission with the highest rank, I believe. And there's like 100 missions. It takes a long time to 100% riders. So I might have gotten Sonic Riders. I might have gotten Supersonic, but unfortunately, since my game card crapped out, all of that is gone. It's just gone. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. It's just, it's not that much interest in it, to be honest. Like, I just not super interested in another Sonic Riders experience. I can always go back to the original and play that if I feel like playing that kind of game, you know? It's just, I don't feel like relearning another system and all of that for a game that's like... Honestly, if I'm going back to any racer nowadays, it's probably going to be ExandShadow. ExandShadow is probably the game that I'm going to try to find time to go back to. No. There we go. Okay, good. Did we save him? Yes, we did. Awesome. This sound delay is going to kill me in Pikmin. Okay, so as you are probably aware, when I'm playing games on my with the Elgato, which is what I have to use when streaming GameCube stuff, there's like a slight sound delay, which is usually not that big of a deal. But normally when I'm playing Pikmin, I count out how many Pikmin I've thrown by counting their little throwy sounds. But since it's a couple of seconds behind, I don't hear those. What the hell, guys? Pick it up. There you go. Since it's a couple of seconds behind, I'm not hearing them in the right way. Please do not walk right in front of that Bulborb's face. Oh, you didn't wake him up. Okay. That's acceptable. But yeah, since I'm normally counting like the number of little cute squeals I hear, it's gonna be a little disorienting in that. Why did you guys stop carrying this? Pikmin are kind of dumb sometimes. I know that kind of goes without saying, obviously, but Pikmin can be very, very dumb. Okay. It might have been a smart idea to save... Oh, wait, there's another flower patch not too far from here. Another grass patch for nectar, I guess, is probably the better way to say it, so we're fine. Mega Nintendog, you've never heard of ExandShadow? I'm not surprised, since it was a really low profile release. I don't think the game even got released in, like, Australia. But you've probably heard of Excite Trucks, which was a launch game for the, Excite Truck was a launch game for the Wii, so you probably heard of that. Excitebots is the sequel to Excite Truck, but it's about 1 billion times better. Is basically just the best way I can put it. It's Excitebots is probably my favorite racing game of all time. It is spectacular. You control a bunch of robots that are shaped like animals. Shaped like animals and bugs and all sorts of stuff like that. And they do all sorts of amazing stuff. Like, for example, well, I'll talk about it while I get the fuel dynamo going. Fuel dynamo, I should say, whatever. But anyway, basically how it works is that, like, obviously you're playing as all of these little animals and bugs and things, robots, and they can transform at different points. And the goal isn't necessarily to win the race. The goal is to get enough, to get the most stars. Now, obviously, getting in first place in the race part gets you a huge star bonus, but you get more stars by doing tricks, doing flips, crashing into stuff, things like that. And there's all sorts of, like, really cool mini-games that happen during the middle of the races. Like, for example, at some points, like, you'll come across, like, a whole bunch of bowling pins will be up for no good reason, and you have to throw a bowling ball suddenly in a little timed minigame, and if you get a strike, you get a lot of points, and things like that. It is wacky and amazing and fun, and it's basically like the perfect video game. Like, if you wanna, it's like one of my favorite arcade racers of all time. It is spectacular. There we go. Awesome. So I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll get 10 of you guys carrying that back. I said 10 of you guys. There you go. And the rest of you will work on breaking down this wall. But yeah, that's something I need to stream at some point. Or actually, I need to play that multiplayer with someone. I'm sure I can rope Catherine into a few rounds. But yeah, Excite Bots is an amazing game. It's 10 times the game that Excite Truck was, because Excite Truck was very floaty, and Excite Truck had a lot of similar ideas, like the whole, like, getting points to win instead of getting points to win and things like that. That comes from the original Excite Truck, but it is just phenomenal. I love Excite Bots. It's actually the only thing that Excite Truck does better than Excite Bots is that Excite Truck allows you to put your own music on an SD card and listen to it while you play. I think it's the only Wii game with that feature. And Excite Bots gets rid of that feature for some reason. Not sure why. But yeah, I recommend that game to everyone. It is spectacular. I love Excite Bots. Yeah, unfortunately, since the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection's down, you'll no longer have people to play with online. So, unfortunately, you're bound to, it's gonna take a lot more time to get, the stars you need to unlock, like, all of the different trucks, all of the different, all the colors, things like that. It's gonna take a lot more time to do that, but it's still a lot of fun, and I highly recommend giving it a shot, especially if you've got friends who are willing to play it with you. Gatormeister, I would call it exciting. Yeah, that's something I need to stream as well. After I finish one of the games that I'm working on, for streams, I'll have to stream Excite Bots at some point, because it is just phenomenal. You guys will probably not get into any trouble down there. Yeah, I love Excite Bots. I actually really wanted to Let's Play Excite Bots, but I got like 2 episodes done in advance, and then classes started, and I never got any more done. Which is just the story of my life, basically, when it comes to uploading stuff. You know, I get like a quarter of the way through and then I get distracted and don't finish. You know, that's just me online in a nutshell. But I never actually uploaded any of the episodes I did. So yeah, it's still one of my favorite games. Like, one of the Wii's, like, truly underappreciated gems, I think. So, I know this is, like, the Ted gushes about Excitebots episode, but it's such a good game, guys. Jeez. Okay, hold on. You, and you. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. I'm actually making very good time on day 2. Normally, my goal for day 2 is to get the Eternal Fuel Dynamo and then raise yellow Pikmin numbers up by a good amount. And I seem to be getting my yellow Pikmin up a little bit quicker than normal. Because normally I'm just kind of like scraping by at the end of the day. But we're not even at sunset yet, and we've already got a decent number of yellows. So we should be good. We should be able to actually get started on knocking down a few of the walls that are hanging around here, which would be great. You guys can get that. Okay. I glanced at the chat for a moment. Somebody brought up Color Splash. I have zero interest in playing Color Splash. I know that people are saying that it's better than Sticker Star, which, you know, is not hard, so I don't, but... And the writing from the bits I've seen does seem to be funny. So, you know, I'll give it that. But Paper Mario isn't just about being funny to me. So, like, there's a lot more to it than just having, like, a couple of chuckle-worthy lines, I guess, is the best way to put it to me. So, the gameplay still doesn't look interesting to me, and so I don't have any real interest in playing it. Could you say that I'm spiting myself out of playing what could be a good game? Maybe, but I also have a million games that I would much rather be playing. Like, I have stuff that I have stuff on my backlog that I still need to play. I've got new games that I still want to play. I've got a lot of stuff that I could be doing at the moment. So I don't think it's a waste to I don't think it's a waste, basically, is just the best way I can put it, to be skipping out on a game that I don't think I would play. I don't think that I would go out of my way to play. So yeah. Okay. Yeah! Oh, man. That was a great idea. Bombing the, I mean, I know I lost a Pikmin doing it, but bombing the Bulb Orb to get a few extra Pikmin, fantastic idea. I bet I could probably even get these small Bulb Orbs, too. Spider Knife 88. Top 5 games on the Wii U. Well, top 2 are definitely Pikmin 3 and Splatoon. Other than that, it's tough because so many games are moving away from the Wii U. Like, there aren't a lot of games on the Wii U that you can't play either another version of that game or a game that's very similar somewhere else. I left a Pikmin behind? Where? Where was that Pikmin left behind? Ugh. Whatever. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Like, Hyrule Warriors. I love that game, obviously, but you can play that on the 3DS. Or, like, Mario Kart 8. Like, Mario Kart 7 is very, very similar, and it's on the 3DS. Smash Brothers, you know, Mario Maker, Woolly World, for instance, and games like Twilight Princess are ports. So the Wii U has a very limited amount of library, a very limited library in terms of games that you can only get on the Wii U. So, like, definitely, Pokken and, what's this called? And, Pikmin 3 are definitely in my top 3, but I'm honestly having a hard time thinking of other games that I would say are my favorites, because, like, oof. Yeah, I don't know. The Wii U's biggest problem is not having really any games on the system that you need that system to get. There's no, like, as much as I love Killer Pikmin 3 and Splatoon, like, those are 2 games, and had the system, if the system had a number of other good games exclusive to it, I would consider those 2 killer apps. But there's not really that many other games on the Wii U that I would really say are must-plays, or games that you could not get anywhere else. That's the tricky thing about it. So, I'm not really sure, I guess is the best way to put it. It's a shame what happened to the Wii U too, because I think that on its own, like, there's plenty of potential in the system, but it's just, it wasn't harnessed correctly, I think. It's a damn shame, I think. But the Switch, thankfully, looks better. You know, not that... Oh, Captain Toad! Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I think, is a good game. That could have used some more recognition. So yeah, I've got 4 for you. Pikmin 3, Splatoon, Pokken, and Captain Toad. That's about all I can give you, though. Sorry. What are you guys even attacking? Oh! Okay, that was weird. The reason why I'm getting my normal Pikmin to attack this is because there's usually... I don't want my Bomb Rock Pikmin suddenly dying, even though it results in... Okay, come on, you. Yeah, I'm sorry if again, I get a little bit self-conscious about this sometimes, but I'm sorry if, okay, no, you guys, whatever, you guys can take those back, I don't even care. I'm sorry if I get so self-conscious about being quiet sometimes, but part of the reason why I made these streams in the first place was so that I would have something that doesn't require me to be talking 24/7. So yeah, I guess I should just, yeah, sorry. Not making much sense. Not sorry about it. Now, hopefully... I've got enough Pikmin to carry this. Yes! Awesome. Okay. And then I'll just have these guys carry them. No, you idiots! Oh, why are you going this way? Wait. Are you guys going this way? Are you going the right way now? Yes, you are! Awesome! Okay, cool. Now we can work on blowing up some walls. Yeah, I've got 14 bomb rocks. I should be fine. Because this is 9, and then that means I'll have 5 for the next one, which should be okay. And if not, I can always get a few more. It's not the end of the world. And thankfully, I took care of all the enemies yesterday, so there shouldn't be too much in the way at this point. Okay, so now we can get the extraordinary bolt whenever. The extraordinary Usain Bolt. And hopefully we have enough to blow up this wall. I believe it might be 6 bombs, though. Oh, no, it's just 3. Awesome. Okay, so since I don't want to waste these bomb rocks, No, there's no, yeah, Gatormeister, if they didn't have the 3DS version, I would have put Woolly World as number 5, but it does exist, so... Okay, come on. There we go. That'll give us a little head start on that wall. Then. Cool. Okay. So now we can pluck all of our yellows, and then get the... and then, yeah, keep on going. We're making good time in the, the Forest of Hope. I'm very happy. It has been a long time since I played Pikmin, but I know this game like the back of my hand, so, I generally, actually, normally I think I go for the gravity jumper on day 2, so that's probably why I was able to get so many more Pikmin on day 1, on day 2. So that's why I got some, I think since I skipped it this time, that's why I have so many more yellows. But it's a short part to get anyway, so I don't think we're really missing all that much. Yeah, and we didn't even lose anyone against the ball board. Awesome. Okay, so now we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you little shits. Go pick that up. Okay, and in the meantime, I guess you guys can work on this. Yeah, cool. Who did I marry in, Fates and Conquest, Birthrights, and Revelations? Well, I haven't played Revelations yet, because I got really burned out after playing Birthright. I played Conquest, and I enjoyed it despite having issues. I had issues with Conquest, but I enjoyed it a lot. In Conquest, I think I married, oh yeah, in Conquest I played as a girl, actually. So I married, I married Silas in Conquest, because I played as female Corin, just because I like that design better. In Birthright, oh god, I don't even really remember. In Birthright, I also played as a girl, and I married Kaze. So yeah. To be honest, if Fates has issues, that's, I think, the best way to put it, and it's mostly story and character issues, because the gameplay, the changes that they made to the gameplay aren't bad. in their own way, I think. There's a lot to like about Fates in terms of just its strategy. Like, I think the Dragon Vein mechanic is interesting. My Castle is a fantastic glue that holds the game together. I think My Castle is an element of that game that gets under talked about, and because it is just phenomenal. I love My Castle. But the story just had so many issues for me. Yeah, the story just had so many issues for me in Fates, especially Birthright, where nothing felt like there was any complexity at all in Birthright. It was just all like, oh, look at how evil Nor is, and even your siblings from Nor are on your side, because that's just how evil everything is. And while Conquest's plot had its own issues, there definitely was much more, like, there was a lot of anxiety about going up against the Hoshido family members, and you know, like, struggling with the idea of what you're doing and things like that. Like, it was a much more emotional story overall. Can you get away from here, Flint Beetle, please? I am trying to do shit. So if you could get out of here, that would be greatly appreciated. Oh god, you're annoying. But yeah, not to mention, I think my biggest issue with Birthright, on top of everything feeling so simplistic, was that the characters were not. I didn't like very many of the people who you on your army either. Conquest, like, I liked most of the army people in Conquest. I wasn't a huge fan of the fact that they brought Awakening characters in for no good reason. I wasn't huge on that, but it was cool to, like, almost everybody else I loved. I loved Perry. I loved Perry just pops into my mind. Charlotte is a beast, for the record. Like, oh my god. By the end of the game, I was getting 100% critical chances with her. And that is just, if you've ever played a Fire Emblem game before, that's just disgusting. And I love it. But yeah, it's just, I love Awakening, and it was a disappointment in that regard. Oh, Takumi! Goddamn Takumi! Oh, I hate Takumi. Takumi is like my least favorite character. In the, not just, he's such a prick, is the big thing. Like, grade A douchebag is one of the big things about Takumi. Yeah, he's unlikable in every sense of the word. So, yeah, I'm glad I played Conquest first, because I do not want to imagine, like, I probably would not have even appreciated Conquest as much as I did had I played Birthright first, because I would have felt that same burnout, but only during the harder storyline, which would have made me, I think, really get frustrated more. Because Conquest does not play around. My final playtime for Conquest was about, like, over 80 hours. Half of that was resets. My in-game timer was about, like, 40-something hours, and my in-game timer was 40-something hours, and my activity log timer was somewhere around, like, my activity log timer was somewhere around 80 when I beat Conquest. So yeah, yeah, Conquest. I was much happier with Conquest than with Birthright. And you know, I've kind of gotten a glimpse at some of the stuff in Revelations, and it just does not seem very interesting to me. Like, for example, like, oh, you're related to everyone, and it's like there's this third kingdom that comes out of nowhere, and yeah, I feel like a lot of it feels kind of contrived. I might be able to go straight to the Forest Naval without having to miss anything. 5, 4. We're getting down to the wire, but yeah, I should get all of the Pikmin. Well, now, since I put out 100 Pikmin, all of those Pikmin will grow in the onion, so I don't have to wait to pluck them. And I can go to the Forest Naval tomorrow. Yes! Oh, people are starting to talk about old-fashioned Fire Emblem, which I know basically nothing about. I played a good amount of Fire Emblem on the GBA, both the Fire Emblem, and Sacred Stones. But other than that, it's mostly Awakening for me, which I love. I love Awakening. And I know that makes me like a casual scrub or whatever, but Awakening's a great game, you know. So yeah, honestly, Awakening fixed the main problem I had with Fire Emblem, and it's that it gave me a reason to care about the characters. The thing about it's weird having more yellows than reds, very, very weird. But the thing about Fire Emblem is that the whole point of playing is the permadeath. The permadeath mechanic is its main its main feature. And in order for the permadeath to matter, in order for you to put up with resetting the game over and over again to save these characters, is to, well, and besides from just like the kind of gamer reason of not wanting to let anyone die or 100% or what have you, but one of the big reasons for why you would want to do that is because you have to like these characters enough in order to put yourself through an hour-long map 5 times. Like, if you're gonna play through the same hour-long map 5 times so that you finally figure out how to get through it without anyone dying, you have to like the character the characters you keep on trying to save, you know? And in older Fire Emblem games, the characters basically disappear from the plot as soon as you recruit them. You can get supports in earlier Fire Emblem games, but they're a lot harder to do. There's less reason to do it, and there's the game also makes it very, at least from the games I played, they make it very ambiguous as to how you're supposed to get supports, when they pop up, whatever, and they're not necessary, and you can only get like 3 of them in some of these games. Like, 3 total per character. And it's just like, why bother? You know? But in Awakening, not only do they emphasize supports in terms of combat, like, you know, if you're supported with people when you're paired up or standing next to them, you get better attack and whatnot. So not only is there just a general gameplay reason for it, but you get to see more support conversations, which are adorable. And you're seeing those all the time, and so the characters, well, they're not the characters, of course, like Muriel, Vake, you know, like all those people, they're still not participating in the traditional plot, but they're like, you know, there's no plot that they're doing at this point, but they're still around. They're still there. You're still seeing their personalities. They don't just disappear after the chapter that they're recruited in, you know. So that's one of the big reasons why I really liked Awakening. And I know that it does have some issues gameplay-wise. The big thing is that there isn't a lot of gameplay variety in Awakening. You know, you're doing the same kind of missions every time. You know, it's either rout the enemy or beat the boss. Almost every time. There's like maybe 1 or 2 exceptions. I love glitchy pellets. It's the best. But yeah, the lack of variety is a shame, but I'd still rather I'd still have solid mechanics, solid story, fantastic characters, and have it be a little bit repetitive than have everything be kind of a mess like Fates, or have me not care like with some of the classic games. Now, where the hell is the bread bug? so that we can get the float. Cause that would be great if we could get that. Okay, he's moving around over here. Okay, there you are, you little shit. Alright, so come over here so we can get this, and eat you. Or you could get stuck in the wall. That's... Okay, hold on, let's move it a little bit. And then maybe that'll change his, routing somewhat. Did he just leave? Oh my god, that lazy piece of shit. He just left. Okay. Well, I guess we could eat this shear bug, I suppose. You see, here's the thing. I really want to get the pilot's seat. Not the pilot's seat, the space float early on, so I don't forget about it, and also so the bread bug... There you are, you little bastard! Okay, now if you come over here, you can take the pellet, and we can finally get you. Oh my god! You're doing it again! Oh, okay, good. There you are. There you are. Okay, good. So, now you might think that you need to do two pellets in order to kill him, but you don't really have to. You just gotta land a Pikmin on top of him, and then you'll get the space flow. And it landed not in the water this time. Awesome. So maybe we'll actually... No, don't push it in the water. Ah, darn it. Now we gotta grow enough Pikmin to actually... Grow enough blues to actually get it out. Growing blues is the most annoying... Blues, I think, are the most annoying Pikmin to grow in early game. Because, they're just... There's not as much... You get them in the Forest Navel, and the Forest Navel is just not the easiest place to grow Pikmin. Especially blues, because you have to carry everything back to the... onion, and there's fire spouts all over the place. So when you're trying to carry back, like, ship parts and stuff like that, you're usually sticking with reds. Okay, well, in the meantime, we'll try... Actually, I think I know what I want to do. Did I get both shear bugs? Oh, okay, well, we can... No, I think these are shear wigs, actually. Okay, so we can get these guys now. The reason why I'm trying to get these back is I'm planning some multitasky type stuff, and I don't want these guys to get in the way. Hopefully, you know what? I'll just take both of these. And we can leave the red. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to grow some Pikmin there. I want to use these blues to get the eternal, not the this thing down here, the Ionium Jet number 1, I think is what it's called. Yes! There we go. You guys are going to work on this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my reds and have them carry over the... I've got 30 out, right? Yeah. This should be plenty. What I'm going to want these guys to do is to carry back the gear. No! You morons. These Pikmin are so easily distracted. They're just like me. But yeah, we're gonna want to get the oh, I forget the name of the gear. It has a name. It's lost to me now. But yeah, if we didn't take care of those shearwigs down there, they would get stuck. There would be issues trying to get. They would try to take bites at the Pikmin carrying the gear back. So that's why I wanted to... the automatic gear, there we go. So now 2 of you can take back this, because we are low on reds, weirdly enough. Usually I'm only low on reds if there's been, like, a huge fight. But... Yeah, sorry, I'm just spacing out all over the place today. Please tell me we've got enough blues. Please tell me we've got enough blues. Ah, shit. Okay, well, 18. That means we need 7 more. There should be some pellets nearby. I think the Forest Navel is probably my least favorite area in the game. Okay, hold on. This will be another 4 if we do it right. Shit. Okay. And... okay, good. So this will be another 4. So we need like another 2 or 3 blue pellets. Oh wait, actually I can just grab the Ionium Jet Blues and use them. Awesome. Asparagus EDU, am I getting the Switch? Yes, I am getting the Switch. I think one of the good things about my birthday's in April. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is see if I can have my parents kind of make it an early birthday thing. You know? And then that way I won't have to spend as much money on it. I know I'm so greedy, but we don't know what the Switch costs yet as of right now. So you know, 3-part day is actually a pretty good day in Pikmin, so I'm not really upset about that. What's going on? Yeah, we don't know what the Switch costs just yet. So, like, personally, my hope is 300 or less for the Switch, which is a little bit... honestly, I think it's going to be cheaper than the Wii U to produce, because even though it's more powerful, you don't have to ship a gamepad with it, you know? So, I think there's a decent chance that it ends up being cheaper than the Wii U to produce. So, 300 or less would be my guess. Would be my preferred price for the Switch. As for whether or not that happens, only time will tell. But it would be nice to have it be under $300. But, you know, we don't really know at this point. So, no, here's hoping. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1 and 1. Okay, so now we'll have the red, the stray red that we've got here, carry the, well, we'll have him carry one of these. No, not that one. Ugh. Oh, Pikmin, you're so stupid. Okay. Yeah, so another annoying thing about about the Forest Navel is that getting everything is a process. You have to do so much individual. You have to everything takes a lot of work to do. So it's not, you can't just kind of get something on the way a lot of the time. You have to like make it a trip. So that's generally why I like the like, even with stuff like the Distant Spring thing, it doesn't feel so much like work a lot of the time to try to get. You greedy little jerk. Okay, well, anyway. There's like walls upon walls that you have to blow up in the Forest Navel. And if you want to waste time breaking down these gray walls for shortcuts, I won't stop you, but generally, since bomb rocks are also so out of the way in the Forest Navel, it's usually a better use of your time to just it's usually just a better use of your time to just ignore them, because going out of your way to blow them all up would probably take more time than you'd save carrying things back. So, yeah, I think we're gonna, but we got 3 parts in one day. That's a good start. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the Forest of Hope in the next day, and then that will. The Ringra, the Switch is not as powerful as the PS4. Like, that's been mentioned by nearly every rumor brought up about the damn thing, but in terms of specs, it seems to be somewhat below the PS4 and Xbox One in terms of sheer power. That's the general consensus about the hardware at this point. Of course, that might end up being untrue. Of course, it's 100% possible that the Switch could be as powerful as the PS4, but I highly doubt it, especially considering that having that much power would make it would probably make the battery life be abysmal on the go. So Nintendo has never really been about console power, so that's why I have a hard time believing that they're gonna have a system as powerful or more than the PS4 at launch. It's just not likely to me. Of course, I'd love to be proven wrong, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Now, of course, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Chad, because you said it's not gonna happen, it actually will be as powerful as the PS4." And you know what? I'd be happy to be wrong, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We haven't gotten a good sense of how powerful the thing is even yet at this moment, because the footage that they showed in the trailer was it wasn't playing in real time. And that was, I assumed that from the very beginning, because in stuff like that, in game, whenever they're doing a commercial and they're trying to show something on the screen, they never record they always just have the screen be a blank green or something so that they can easily put footage on it later. If any of you guys have ever done camcorder to the screen shenanigans, like early Let's Plays, you'll know that the footage ends up looking terrible that way. Excuse me. So you'll get a cleaner visual if you just plaster the game footage over the blank screen in post-production. So we don't know how good the hardware is for the Switch. So it could very well be decent. It could very well be not very good at all. That investors meeting should be happening sometime soon, right? I think Nintendo's doing an investors meeting sometime this week, where hopefully we'll get some answers. Hopefully, the biggest one I think is price. We need price is the big thing. But, you know. Yeah, hopefully we'll get info on price soon. We'll take out 40 blues. I want to do the, what's this called? I want to do the Armored Cannon Beetle fight, in this day. Because that's kind of an out-of-the-way fight. It'll give me a lot of blues. I probably won't even have to worry about my blue numbers for the rest of the game after I do the Armored Cannon Beetle. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought there. But yeah. Oh, people are talking about Smash. Corrin's fine. Corrin's fine in Smash. He's fun to play at the very least. I feel like maybe there were too many Fire Emblem characters, but, why is just one random blue caught behind a wall? Whatever. Assy, in Pikmin 1, you get 30 days. There's 30 parts, so you have to average 1 part per day in order to beat the game. Which I think is reasonable, considering that, even on your first day, on your first run, you should be able to average 1 part a day. Like, because once you get the radar, you can look around, you can see, like, okay, there's a part there, part there, part there. Oh, I never got the Extraordinary Bolt. Oh, I can do that easy after I do the Armored Cannon Beetle fight. And then there's the Sagittarius and the Geiger counter, which is annoying. Those are probably gonna have to be a day in and of themselves. Yeah, the Extraordinary Bolt and the but Pikmin 3 is a 30-day game. I never really had trouble with it because even on my first playthrough, I managed to beat the game. I didn't get the best ending. I was stuck with the normal ending, aka you find the 25 required parts, and then you escape, and you escape without the best ending. I've never gotten the bad ending. I've never gotten the bad ending just from not finding stuff. I hope you guys can't hear that banging. There's construction going on outside, so maybe I should have picked a better time to stream, but whatever. But yeah, I've never really had issues with the game being unfair. I think that trying to find 25 parts in 30 days is reasonable for you to ask, especially since one of the first things you should find, and what they always mention at the beginning of the game, is the radar, which makes things so much better. Of course, I do think Pikmin 3 did have a better system in that having, what's it called? You know, just having, looking for food, and the food adds to your day count instead of having it constantly tick down, I think is a better solution. Even though in Pikmin 3, this might just be because I've been playing Pikmin pretty much since I was 8 years old. Yeah, 8 years old. Yeah, 8. Sorry. Pikmin 2 came out in 2001. I was 8 when the game came out. So, okay. Come on, roll another. There we go. But anyway, Pikmin 3 was pretty easy. I never really had any issues with like being close to running out of food until the part where Louis steals it. I never really even came close to running out of food until Louis stole all of it. Yeah, in terms of that, like, I mean, there are hard boss fights. No, a Pikmin died! There are hard boss fights in Pikmin 3. Like, I lost a lot of Pikmin to the final boss in particular, and the final area is very challenging, as well, if you're going for a no-death run, especially, you know, good fucking luck. Okay, so hopefully I've got enough Pikmin to do this. Okay, so first what I want to do is I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to get the blues to carry back the armored cannon beetle. Okay, there we go. I want to get everything in one run. So if this is 30, like most parts are, yes it is. Awesome. Okay, I should be able to carry the Extraordinary Bolt back as well, and then I won't lose any time, basically, and I can actually get started on the Sagittarius today. The Geiger counter is always a day in and of itself, so I usually use that extra time to like go searching for food or whatever. Okay, good. It's still but anyway, this is a 30. Yeah, most parts are 30 Pikmin. But anyway, yeah, Pikmin 3, if you're doing a no death run, I think it's probably, no, Pikmin 2 no death 100% is probably harder than Pikmin 3 no death 100%, but that's also because Pikmin 2's roughly 20 hours longer than it should be. So it's a different situation. Hey, now guys, look at my awesome multitasking skills. All these Pikmin are coming back, and those guys are bringing back parts. So while they're bringing back parts, gonna take these Pikmin and have them build the bridge to the Sagittarius. Man, I'm so good at multitasking. Okay, so let's get this bridge building. What's really weird in Pikmin is how much faster you throw Pikmin in the sequels. Swarming becomes kind of obsolete in Pikmin 2. They take it out completely. They change completely how it works in 3. Although I love the lock-on system. It's also kind of weird not being able to control them any way you want in the swarm. But yeah, these guys should be able to build that bridge super quickly if there's 60 of them. Sheer grubs. Yeah, that's the thing about sheer grubs. They always get someone every time. Like white sheer grubs can't kill any Pikmin at all. So if they're like getting in your way, you can just ignore them without any consequences whatsoever. But purple sheer grubs, or male sheer grubs, I guess is the correct term. The male sheer grubs are the purple ones, but they always kill one Pikmin if you swarm them. I don't know why. They always take at least one Pikmin down with them, and it's bizarre. Now, where's that Pikmin sprout? There it is. Another thing that I appreciate from the sequels, Pikmin 2, I think, shortens the amount of time it takes for Pikmin to be pluckable. And Pikmin 3, they're just pluckable as soon as they reach the ground. So, thank you. Yeah, Pikmin 3 is just such a good game. It is easily my favorite. Pikmin 3... Oh, I was gonna say easily my favorite, but Splatoon is also so good. Yeah, Pikmin 3, it's kind of weird. I love Pikmin 3, but there's something about going back to the original Pikmin that I'm just more comfortable with. Not even just more comfortable with, it's kind of weird. Honestly, I think it's kind of like my situation with Thousand Year Door and the original Paper Mario. The original Paper Mario is one of my favorite games. I have a lot of memories growing up with it. I also have a lot of memories of Thousand Year Door. I love that game too. If you were to ask me which of the two games is better, I would say Thousand Year Door without question. But I go back to replay Pikmin, Paper Mario on the N64 way more than I go back to replay Thousand Year Door. I've replayed Paper Mario 64 probably 20 times on the short end, I think is probably like on the low estimate, probably 20 times I've beaten the original Paper Mario. And in terms of Thousand Year Door, probably half as many. Actually, where I'm going to try something here, because I know that I don't want to bother with the I don't want to bother with the birds. Oh god, what are their names? They have a name and I don't remember it. The Snagret, I think is what it's called. There are birds over here where the Geiger counter is supposed to be. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm supposed to do. What I should do now. If I bring over blues and kill it that way, I should be able to have them take it down down through the water, and it'll save me a lot of time. And then I won't even have to go back to the Forest of Hope. So we're gonna hopefully take care of that now. We've got enough time to do it. Especially if I cheat the system a little bit. Don't push the block and then just throw. No, I'm gonna have to push the block because otherwise I won't be able to get Olimar up there. But 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but 40 blues should be enough to beat the Burrowing Snagret. That's what it's called. I remember names. Yeah, okay. But 40 blues should be enough. Are there Pikmin? down here? Oh, there's Pikmin over there. Okay. Yeah, and some Pikmin got lost. We'll be able to get those. It's just this one you need to worry about. This back one. You can ignore the other two. But if you're trying to get the Geiger counter back the normal way, you have to either kill those or deal with or like dodge them. Okay, and what I'm hoping he does is he's burrowing out of the ground. Come on, burrow out of the ground slowly. I've got stuff to do. You can do damage by attacking his body, but his head's so much safer, and you do a lot more damage that way. How many? Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, if he burrows out slowly, I should be able to get him. Come on. Come on, dude. Wait! Ah, oh, come on! You dick. Oh, now you do it. Okay, thanks. Okay, it's almost sundown. I know. Okay, we can get the Geiger counter to the ship in time. No, you morons! You morons! No, go the other way! Go the other way! There you go. Okay, good. Oh god, they're not making it back in time. Where are... Okay, so there's a blue up there. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, they're not making it back in time. And one of the Pikmin's gonna get left behind, too, because I'm not gonna be able to make it to him over these bridges in time. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. That means I gotta waste a day just to get that one part. Ugh, that is annoying. Ugh. Yeah, oh, hi, Sorachi. Yeah, I love the scream it does make when it dies. That's pretty great. Well, looks like I'm wasting a day in the Forest of Hope, but at least I can grow some Pikmin or something. Oh well. If I had gotten a little bit lucky, luckier with the Snagrid RNG, then I would have gotten in time. But as it is, oh well. At the very least, we can spend the in-game day rounding up some Pikmin, I suppose. Even though that's what I'm gonna be doing in the next in-game day, because I wanted to take care of the. What's it called? The impact site. I wanted to do that next. Because I usually don't like going straight to the distance spring as soon as possible. Because that place is annoying. But, you know, the distance spring is also the best place for Pikmin grinding in the game. Pearly clamps, tons of 20 pellets. Yeah, we were so close to... If we had just gotten a little bit luckier with the Snagret, we would have gotten it in time. That blows. That blows hard. Yeah, I can say I'm really missing the Wii aiming. Going back to it on GameCube. But I am playing much better, I think, as well. Yeah, I'm not losing nearly as many Pikmin as I normally do. So as I have been in the past couple of runs, which is good to see. So it's something about how I play on the GameCube versus how I play on the Wii. It's got to be the controls, because while some things were slightly changed in the Wii port, like certain parts had their Pikmin numbers changed and things like that, the enemies behave pretty much exactly the same. So it's not a huge programming difference, I don't think. We're focusing on growing reds right now because reds are the Pikmin we are going to need the most. Especially once we go back to the Forest Navel with all of its fire stuff. Reds are probably the Pikmin we need most for the Forest Navel. Yellows are so situational that we're not going to be using them as much. Reds are basically your default Pikmin, or my default Pikmin when I play. Reds are my default in water areas, which there are large water areas in some of the games, so it's not as situational as it might sound. But there's large water areas where we need a lot of blues, and then there's just kind of like bomb rocks, which you need yellows for. So yeah, there's not a lot of instances where you really need to find an awful lot of yellows. So we're going to focus today on building up some reds. Honestly, this probably would have been easier if my Pikmin didn't get stuck on walls, but there we go. What are you guys distracted? Oh, you! Okay, you're going down, you stupid shiny jerk. There we go. Oh, you dropped a pellet, not even a nectar. Lame. I will say, though, it is generally a smart idea to take care of the Forest of Hope early. Like, you don't want to be dealing with the Forest of Hope past day 15. After day 15, you start swooping snitch bugs start showing up in the Forest of Hope. And screw those guys. They are probably the most annoying enemy in the game. So, Russian the Bulborb. They are easily one of the most annoying enemies in the game. So screw those guys. I do not like fighting them at all. I do not like having them around. They're always gonna be in the distant spring, so yay. But they're always gonna be in the distant spring, but you can avoid their appearance in the in the Forest of Hope just by not staying here past day 15. Oh, we lost a Pikmin to the dwarf Bulborb and not to the spotty Bulborb. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can put a little bit more on both of you, just so that you move a little bit quicker. But we want the rest of these guys on the other stuff that we've got lying around. I just love playing Pikmin. It's so entrancing. I could probably beat this game in 1 or 2 streams on it. Oh god, please do not wake up that Bulborb. Please do not wake that Bulborb up. Are you... Ooh, wait! Ooh, I'm smart. I'm smart. I have an idea. I am so smart. Okay. It can't kill us if we kill it first. So we just walk behind the Bulborb and butt rush. You see, when I was a kid, I never butt rushed the Bulborbs. I always threw Pikmin onto his back. And so you wouldn't be able to kill him without any deaths. consistently, he would wake up and then you'd usually get a couple, if you weren't careful. But if you, when I watched Chugga Conroy's playthrough of Pikmin, he mentioned that swarming is better than throwing in most situations. And when I tried it, it's very consistent when you swarm Pikmin in this game. It is fantastic, and I love it. And we have probably gotten most, if not all, of the Bulborbs, and we've still got half a day left. Damn. I really don't want to end the day early, but, yeah. I think I'm on pace with my normal record for Pikmin, which is usually about 14 days. 14, 15 days. When... I believe the 100% speedrun record's like 9? I know that you can very easily get Pikmin 2, the 10,000 Pokos. I know you can very easily get that in like 4. I've done it before. You can get the 10,000 Pokos you need to repay the debt before you even get blue and yellow Pikmin. It's honestly kind of amazing how short that game is if you don't bother doing all of doing all of the really repetitive bullshit, actually. But I mean, you gotta save, like, even if you're just trying to save Louie, you could probably beat the game in like less than 10 or so in-game days without even trying, because all you have to do is get all the Pikmin and then do one dungeon. Of course, that's still probably more time than it would be for Pikmin 1, but in this case, I'm not saying that pure gameplay hours is necessarily a good thing. I kind of talk shit about Pikmin 2 a lot, and I know that a lot of people say it's better than the original. I just have never agreed with that statement. It's always felt like it's had padding just for the sake of padding. Like, people complained about the original game being too short. And so they added these dungeons, which are just not very interesting. And, you know, it just, they added length for length's sake, and it never really had any of the interesting, you know, kind of like management aspects that the original had. So, there's nothing up here, is there? Nope, okay. Well, we can probably, I'm sure I skipped something. We can look for more enemies. But anyway, yeah, Pikmin 2, I feel like that game doesn't have the focus this one had. Because they were too, and not to say that Pikmin 2 is devoid of good stuff, because I love the gameplay improvements they had, like being able to switch colors and like leaf, bud, and flower. That's fantastic. Like, the sprays are great. The game looks very nice too. It's a lot more colorful than the original Pikmin, which I think is good. You know, challenge mode is a lot of fun. I really like challenge mode. I think that's what the dungeon gameplay should really just be. And I think it should be these cool, fun dungeons and not, I feel like the challenge mode adds a sense of urgency with just the timer. Adds that sense of urgency, and like, okay, now you got to think about how to clear these small areas quickly without losing anybody, which makes it feel more like a bite-sized version of the original Pikmin, which is just great. I love and you can play co-op too. That's just fantastic. So, wait. We can have the one blue. Take that one. There you go. You can take this. Since we're just kind of futzing around anyway, you know, might as well, right? Yeah, but, yeah, Pikmin 2 isn't devoid of good. It's just not better. I think in hindsight, Pikmin 2 really is the weakest of the three, and I'm glad that they didn't use it as the base for Pikmin 3. I think Pikmin 3, taking what worked in 1 and adding the slightly more polished things from 2, made it really the best of both worlds. Gregster, no, I have not played Shadow of the Colossus, or Ico. I actually own the Ico collection on PS3, which I'll get to, eventually. It's been on my to-do list. It's just... That's the kind of game you really need to be in a specific mood to play, you know? Like, it needs to... You need to be in the mood for that kind of game, which doesn't happen all the time. So... I've never really been in the... I haven't been in the mood for that kind of game for a... Where did that last Pikmin go? Seriously, where the heck is it? We're missing a Pikmin, and I don't know where he went. Oh, there we are. It's that weird random blue over there. Okay, good. We're fine. But, yeah, Shadow of the Colossus seems like the kind of game you need to be in the mood to play. Because it's trying to do very... It's not the kind of game I can play, you know, not really without really thinking. Pikmin's the kind of game I can play without really thinking. Well, at least now it is, because I have so much experience with it. I'm sure for the first-time player, you're constant, like, Pikmin is not the kind of game you can just sit down and relax with. You know, it's something you're playing pretty actively. But for me, you know, this is just a grand old time, you know, and stuff. Sorry, somebody just ran into my room, said something I only kind of heard, and then walked out, so... yeah, sorry about that. We raised a lot of reds today. Yeah, we more than doubled our supply of reds, so that's actually very good. But yeah, Shadow of the Colossus, it's on my to-do list. I think it's probably one of those kinds of games that I think everybody should play. You know, if only for, like... Kind of like how, I think it's kind of like how there's some books that everybody should read. There are certain games that everybody should play. What the fuck? Can we recreate that? That health bar down there was just randomly flashing a whole bunch. And it was pretty funny. But, yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is one of those games that everybody should play. Kind of like the original Super Mario Brothers. Everybody should play that. Everybody should play, God, what's one of those? Those big ones. You know, like Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII. Everybody should play those games just because they had such a huge impact on the industry and whatnot. I think Shadow of the Colossus does belong in that tier. It's just that a lot of those times, it's, not the kind of game that you always want to play. You know, just because you should read the Scarlet Letter, for instance, that doesn't mean that you want to read the Scarlet Letter, you know? So, I'm not gonna probably play Last Guardian for a long time. I honestly don't get it. I know that it's done by the people who have made Shadow of the Colossus, so just by the name of the developer, it's got a lot of people excited, but I don't know what that game is trying to be, or what it's trying to do. Like, at the very least with Shadow of the Colossus, I know you're trying to fight these big things, and the boss fights are really big, and it's telling an interesting story. I get that. Man, there was a lot of weird stuff going on with the Pikmin in this one. In terms of Last Guardian, I have no idea what the hell that's trying to be. So... that's why I've never been super impressed by it, to be perfectly honest. So, eh. Gregster, Sonic Adventure is not a mandatory play, I think. Neither adventure game, I think, is a mandatory play. Like, I love Sonic Adventure 2, but I don't think that's a game that everybody should play, because Sonic Adventure... You know, even if you're making the argument that they're good games, which is an easy argument to make, as is the, like, you know, whether or not I love just messing with the ship on the title screen, but Sonic Adventure didn't change the landscape of gaming in any significant way. So I wouldn't say that for an average person who may not be knowledgeable about Sonic, I don't think they need to play Sonic Adventure. Like, maybe Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 might be a homework kind of game in that sort of sense, but not Sonic Adventure. it is not necessary in that sense. Okay. We're gonna want 20... 40, and then 40, I think. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so... Oh, no. You get out of here. You little jerk. You get out of here right now. Actually, there's a better way. There are better ways to do this. And that way is getting through this part first. Are there any extra bomb rocks down here? Nope. Okay. So anyway, I believe this is 3. A 3 bomb wall. We can take care of this pretty quickly just by tossing the bomb rocks on it. What I also like to do, just to save some time, is use my remaining bomb rocks on this wall over here, which I think might even take less than 3, because this is just the dirt wall. So we might be able to knock down... Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it does take 3. Okay, never mind. But yeah, in the long run, this will save us time. Because you don't have to knock that wall down the old-fashioned way. And there's nothing else to use the bomb rocks on. So you use your bomb rocks there, and then you can have the yellows take down this 20 pellet, and then you don't need to worry about them for the rest of the in-game day. So if that iridescent flint beetle is done being a jerk, we can get on to the... No! You guys are so easily distracted. Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys need to get out of the way of that, because I don't want any of you carrying that and messing things up. Okay. Getting everybody up here never goes well. So I usually just take the ones that I have gotten up there. Dismiss, and... the camera has not aged great in Pikmin. Like, it's better than some other games of the time, but it hasn't aged great. Do we have all 80? Okay, good. Awesome. No Pikmin are hiding down there, too. Okay, cool. Alright, I also swear that the game makes the 20 Pikmin, the 100 Pikmin discovery, like 6 times before it finally sticks. Okay. So, I want to make the, I want to get the... Okay, we want to take care of the Pearly Clamp over here first. Ah, shoot! Okay, it was just 1. I can live with that. The weird thing about the Pearly Clamp, though, is that I always... Oh, shoot. Yeah, Ooh, that was a lot. There's, like, a delay between when the Pikmin will land and when they'll start attacking. So it always feels very inconsistent on how much damage you can do to the Pearl before you lose Pikmin. The Positron Generator. Awesome. How many is this? 20. Okay, cool. So we can send 20 back with this. No, actually, we'll send people back with this after we get the Pearl, because I want one of these Pearls to go to... how many Pearls are there total? There's 2 Pearls, yeah. So I want one of these Pearls to go to Blues and one to go to Reds. So we're gonna give this one to Blues, because this one's in the water. Yeah, like there, for instance. Like, I threw my Pikmin. I didn't really do anything hugely different. That was how much they damage it did. Whereas I've done like a third of the thing's health and damage before. Generally, I want to err on the side of caution because this is one where you're greed or like, you know, it's just like, oh, maybe I can do a little bit more damage. That is what kills the Pikmin in this situation. So, you know, taking it slow is just the better option. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And oh wait, hold on a moment. Okay, hold on. Let's think for a second. I want to get the 20. Oh wait, hold on. No. This is easy. Okay, I can do math. All right, so all we have to do is put it down on the ground here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Have these guys carry the 20 pallet. Oh, no, 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 no. We do not want reds carrying this. If you have an even amount of different types of Pikmin carrying something, it'll randomize where it's supposed to go. And we don't want that. So, like, there'd be a 50-50 chance of it going to either red or blue, which is bad. Yeah, so now that it's out of the water, we don't need blues to be carrying it anymore. So we can just fill the rest of this with reds. Actually, we can do that later after we get the last plant because we want to get, because we've got pretty much just enough Pikmin right now to get everything back without having to do any backtracking. And I'd like to keep it that way. Yeah, you guys are gonna die. Hold on, I'll take a quick look at the chat. What are some Pokemon I like but no one else does? Vanillux! Vanillite, Vanillux, and the middle one. I don't remember its name. Vanillish, Vanillite, and Vanillux. There we go. I like all three of those, and everybody hates them. So yeah. Screw the haters. I love those guys. They're like seriously one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. Is the Ice Cream Trio. I still, and you know, like you can call me a hypocrite all you want because I love those guys, but I hate the Sandcastle Pokemon for Sun and Moon. But you know, it's just I love them. They're so endearing to me. Like their little happy smile. I've used the Vanillux on my original Black and White team. I used a Vanillux on my most recent Black and White 2 playthrough as well. And they always work out for me. No wait, no, that's a lie. I used a bear Arctic. Oh no! Ah, darn it. Okay, well I've got. Oh wait, I think I lost just enough Pikmin to not be able to get the pearl. I'm gonna have to backtrack for more Pikmin. This sucks. By like, man, I was doing so well too because we've got 41. It takes 20 Pikmin to get the positron generator. It's not a huge deal, but it's annoying. So we'll just go grab some and take care of them now, I guess. Yeah, after your day at the impact site, you don't generally need to worry about numbers anymore. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get that back before I forget about it. I do also want to get the 10 pellets that are up towards the other side, but we'll worry about that later. There are actually a number of cool mini-bosses that you can fight in the impact site, but they take a lot of time to, like, they take basically an entire day to, well, not to fight, but if you're doing the impact site earlier, like I am, I don't think they start appearing. I don't think they start appearing until at least after day 10. So, if you're trying to get this out of the way early, like I am, because going to the impact site gets you a lot of Pikmin. So it does make sense to try to take care of it ASAP. But what was I gonna say? There are 2 cool mini-bosses you can fight here, depending on the even or odd number of the day. So, you know, that's neat and stuff, but I just... Yeah, that would probably be something that I'd show off some other time. Like, the Smoky Prog, I am not fighting that thing again. It is not worth it. You get 100 Pikmin egg for a fight that could very easily cost you more than 100 Pikmin. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was our 14th part. We're doing pretty... Where did you guys... Oh, you found a... Wait, hold on. I'd like to get some nectar. The thing about Pikmin 1 is that it's so picky about how much nectar, how many Pikmin get the nectar. Like, sometimes one Pikmin will steal the whole thing for itself, and other times everybody will get, like, you'll fill up every Pikmin with nectar. It is very inconsistent. So that's part of why I don't know if it was Pikmin 2, definitely by Pikmin 3, they made the change so that only a certain amount of Pikmin could eat nectar. Where the heck's the geyser? There's definitely a geyser over here. Yeah, there's definitely a geyser. How else are you're not... There's no other way to get up. Oh yeah, sure. Take it to the wrong... whatever. We do need a lot of blues for the distance spring, so it's not a huge deal, but... Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I even have enough yellows to make... What? No, come back! Oh, God. Yeah, we've got... They should take... Yeah, that should go yellow. And if not, we can always just ensure that after the fact. Yeah, come on, go yellow. I really liked that in Pikmin 3, that they made it so you had one onion. I think that was just a very elegant way to simplify everything. There we go. Yeah. 500 Pikmin. I usually have about that much by the end of the game. 500 Pikmin. How long have we been going? Probably like an hour, hour and a half, I think. Yeah. We'll see how much I feel like playing. I might want to split this in half. I'm not sure. How about I play at least one more day in the Forest Navel, and we'll see how I'm feeling after that point. How about that? Part of me is kind of disappointed that for Smash Brothers, they made just kind of a generic remix of the Pikmin theme, his victory animation, and not a reworking of the end of day music. That disappoints me, but the end of day remix for Smash Brawl is amazing. Like, one of the best songs in the game, I think, is the end of day title remix. Yeah, we're fine in terms of I almost called them Pokemon. we're fine in terms of Pikmin. We won't have issues for a long time. Okay, yeah, so we've finished 2 days. So now we've just got... We finished 2 areas, sorry. Excuse me. So now we've just got the Forest Navel and the Distant Spring, which I think the Distant Spring has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Distant Spring has 1/3 of the parts in it right there, whereas, you know, this area, the Impact Site only has 2. This is 8, and I think this is 9? Yeah, so 2 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 is 29. So, yeah, we're going to be doing the, I think we're probably going to be doing the Force Naval until we beat it, and then the Distant Spring until we beat it. Okay, so, let's take a look at what we need to do. Okay, so there's there's two parts down here, which is the Libra and the, I believe it's the computer. I don't remember its name, but those two are generally a day in and of itself. We've got the gravity spring and the, it's a part that's a huge part of the hull of the ship. I don't remember what that's in the... And then we've got the puff stool and the beady long legs, which are in and of themselves really annoying. So, what I think we're gonna do today is we're gonna get started on these two, because this whole thing requires like all 3 types of Pikmin and is generally annoying. So we're gonna try to do this first. Then we're gonna see how much time we've got left after that. So we're gonna need a lot of reds, like at least 65 reds. And then we're gonna go 20 and 25. No, that would be 20 and 15. So let's put 5 in. There we go. And then we're gonna go 20 and 20 after. No, we're gonna go 15 and 25 after that, because I believe the computer needs... Yeah, I think this should probably be good. Let's get going. Okay, so we need to go this way. Alright. Get down here, you little prick. No, I need all of you guys. Get down. There we go. Alright. Okay, I'm tempted to just leave well enough alone with these fiery blowhogs. But we will have to take care at least one. And it's gonna be this one over here. We have to kill him. Otherwise, he will harass us as we're trying to knock down the wall. There we go. Do we have everybody? Where's my missing? Really, dude? All the way down there? Whatever, we don't need him. We'll be fine. Actually, what's the smarter way to do this is to take a good amount of my Pikmin, have them work on the wall, and then have these Pikmin who are trying to take this back like dumbasses, and, ow, no, kill some of the fiery blowhogs in the meanwhile. Yeah, the worst that fire can do to red Pikmin is burn off their flowers. That's it. Okay, they're almost done with that wall. Let's head back. Oh, somebody brought up the Gen 3 Pokedex. Yeah, that's annoying, for the record. Trying to get a 100% Gen 3 Pokedex requires you to buy, like, 7 games. Like, I believe you need all 5 Game Boy Advance games. So that includes, wait, hold on. There's a better way to do this. I believe it requires you to buy all 5 GBA games. So both versions of Ruby Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire Red, and Leaf Green. So that's annoying. Plus, you need to get both Coliseum and Coliseum XD. And even then, I believe you're still missing a lot of legendaries. So, yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, the analog computer. Okay, good. I guessed right. We don't need any more than 20. So we're just gonna take this as far as we can over here, and then we're gonna because obviously these Pikmin are gonna get fried if they try to walk over the fire. So we're gonna leave that there and have Reds take care of and have Reds carry it all the way back. Okay, cool. This is actually going a lot more smoothly than I thought it would. We might actually be able to get a start on some of the other stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is only going to take like half... It's going to be carrying everything back that's going to take the longest, but... Okay, so here's what we need to do. The blues have to build this. And then we've got to... You guys can stay down here. Then we've got to throw all of our yellows up. It's a good thing that we didn't lose any of... We only lost reds to those Shearwigs, though, because losing any other color would have made this a lot more iffy. Because I believe this thing is... Yeah, this is exactly 15. So if we had lost the yellow, we would have been very screwed. Okay, cool. And... What's actually kind of annoying is that you need to... Now we need to go back down and you go get our blues and have the blues pick it up. No, wait, actually, no, we don't. Never mind. I am thinking of something else. Maybe the yellows are kind of stupid and they try to jump into the water is what I'm thinking of. And we have to save them immediately. Either way... Pick it up. Come on, there's 15 of you up there. I know there is. Pick it up. Pikmin. Pikmin. There we go. There we go. And now what we can do is with the yellows having fallen down. Oh, come on. Get out. Get out of there. You are the one who walked in. Moron. Okay, there we go. No, blues, no. Blues, bad. Okay. Now we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I did not want a blue. There we go. So now... Yeah, carrying this back is going to take forever, but the reds will be safe. The only enemies in this area are fiery blowhogs, so they can't die. And so they're safe, and then we can go and... Ow! No! No! Oh... that is bad. We lose every Pikmin in the fields if that happens. We're restarting this day. Yeah. How the heck do we even get back? Yeah, look at all the Pikmin left behind. Or by that, I mean the 3 that are right here that are left behind. Okay, yeah, we're not saving. And we're continuing from the last save. Yeah, because that was not good. Let's try this again, shall we? Mega G-Man, I could have healed, but that requires going all the way back. That requires going all the way back to the forest. Requires going all the way back to the ship, which is a huge waste of time. So we don't want to do that. Let's go 60. Let's go 60, 20, 20 this time. No, I still want to do 60, 25, 15, I think. I just need to be careful that I don't lose any of my yellows beforehand. Which I think I can do. Okay, there we go. And now, this time actually, I can be a little bit more careful about these shearwigs over here. Because if I throw Pikmin at them instead of swarming them, I don't think I will lose any. Yeah, see? Not a single one died. And that's because I threw instead of, Oh, no, 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 Mr. Fiery Blowhog. Do not try to. No, 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 no. Okay, there we are. Awesome. Okay, so, no. Man, I feel like I'm talking to 5-year-olds whenever I play this game. We lost that many Pikmin back there? Jesus, really? Okay, well, we're gonna have to go pick those up, but in the meantime, we can kill some blowhogs. Oh, bad! No, 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 no. What? You jerk. No! Come on, get out of there. Get out. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I lost a lot of Pikmin. Damn. How did you guys all get even stuck back here anyway? Whatever. The Reds will be getting plenty of new blood soon enough, so I'm not worried about them. Yeah, because right now we've got 92 free. So wait, hold on a moment. We've got 52. Yeah, we're fine. We can keep going. You know, aside from that little screw up there, I've actually been doing pretty good for this playthrough. So I'm happy with my performance so far. Honestly, Olimar himself getting hurt is such a rare occurrence that you're not thinking about it too much. Okay. This game has severely underrated music, too. Like, I forgot how nice the beat for the Forest Naval is. Oh, yeah, hold on, before something bad happens, I should pause, but... I remember hearing that the game music was considered a little bit quiet. So I'm turning it up just a bit. That should be better. It's already a lot louder in my ears, but I have to. It's hard for me to remember sometimes. But my voice is okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna get hurt if I let you. My voice also drowns out more of the music than I think it does, because the sound that's in my headphones isn't going to be as loud as the sound you guys are going to be hearing under my voice. So that's something I just have to keep in mind. Lots of Pokemon talk in the chat going on, so I'm just going to let that happen. I really should find out a way to get the chat in the video feed, but I can't find a way that looks nice. Unfortunately, there's always slowdown after that bridge ends. I've noticed. Yeah. No, stay up there. What the hell are you doing? You just what? No, get back here. Oh man, you are dumb. Mr. Pikmin, you are very dumb. But sometimes, oh yeah, I want to have the chat be visible, in the streams. But a lot of the ways I've looked up how to do it are kind of ugly to my eyes. So I don't want my first, so, like, I don't want it covering up a lot of the gameplay, is a big thing. Like, I think what would... If I were to, like, shrink the entire screen and move it to one of the corners, that would probably be best, but that's also something a lot of people with face cams do. And, I generally don't think I'm gonna want to do face cam anytime soon, because I'm not pretty enough for it, so... I love how glitchy Pikmin get when they're trying to pick up this part that's stuck on the ground. Like, look, look at that. That's fantastic. Oh, man, that was fantastic. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh, man. Okay, once these guys get out of the way, I can safely separate without Pikmin trying to latch on. And then, there we go. Then I can put the... Ow! Fire does a lot of damage in this game. That's like a third of your health right there. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So now we can... Yeah, so this is a half-a-day endeavor. Just trying to get all this stuff back. So... And you still gotta carry a lot of stuff. Actually, since we took care of most of the blowhogs, I think it might be safe to have other Pikmin carrying this, and then maybe having some of my reds, carrying other stuff. Because I would like some of this stuff to go to reds. Because I did lose some. Go, you jerks. Yeah, oh wait, no, this was a bad idea. 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 I forgot that forgot that. Oh, now you tell me that, Olimar. Thanks! Thanks, pal! Why are you going for nectar at a time like this? You morons. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, there's still a few left behind over there. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take everything left and we're gonna take what we've got left. We'll bring everything back first and foremost. Then we're gonna take what we've got left out there and try to get a few more Pikmin, a few more reds, I think, because reds are the most important. We didn't really lose many blues and yellows. You can never have too many reds. I say that like there's some kind of drug. You can never have too many reds, man. Actually, you know, that's actually very like reds are the name of the drug that oh God, who's its face uses in Jessica Jones. That's it. The guy who's supposed to be Nuke. I forget his name. The police officer. I forget his name. But the police officer is supposed to be Nuke in Jessica Jones. Yeah, sorry, just spacing out. Oh my God, we've got one random yellow with us. This is not gonna go well. Okay, you guys can take that back. Generally, you don't... Oh, wait, I know what we can do. We can have our random yellow and blue try to take back their respective pellets. Usually, a yellow or a one pellet will be moving around so fast, enemies won't get them. So you don't have to worry about them as much. And in this area, you don't have to worry too much about... you don't have to worry at all about reds, because low hogs can't kill reds. So... And there we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, getting rid of these guys is just going to make everything so much easier for the upcoming exploration days, especially when we're trying to get the part out of the water, because you're already dealing with Wallywogs over there, and that's its own business. But if you don't have to have reds just sitting around near the shore, you will be so much happier trying to get the part if you can just have like blues carrying that back on your it's just so much. I wanted you to carry the red pellet, you dimwits. Okay. There we go. Okay, 8 Pikmin left. We probably don't want to kill another Wallywog, but we can take back these. We can take back these pellets at least. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this seems good. How's everybody doing? Do we have anybody straggling? You all are gonna make it just fine. I can pluck any remaining seeds later. So that just means I need to keep an eye on the Pikmin. What are you guys doing with this weird circular Let's walk all the way around the blowhog instead of just this stick. This stick bridge should be burned to the ground. Man, playing Pikmin, it's just amusing seeing what the hell these things are doing sometimes. You can go a little bit faster if we attach you to that. You're not making it. Actually, you might if we... Okay, no, you guys are definitely not making it. We're taking you back. Yeah, it's these guys right here that have a chance of making it, but might not, so we're gonna keep an eye on them. 8. I think you've got 30 seconds once the hurry gather your Pikmin thing starts. 5. You guys aren't making it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've already made... Oh, Olimar. Olimar, so dumb. Yeah, what was I gonna say? What? Oh. Another thing I love about Pikmin 3, they make it very clear where Pikmin will not be considered left behind. It's like a big circle appears around the onion once 30 days are left, and if it makes it into that circle, it's safe. If not, not. It's very kind of ambiguous in Pikmin 1 and 2. What's considered a safe spot? I believe we've got half the parts now. Yep, 15 parts remaining. Cool. Wait. Didn't we have 14? Okay, good. We got half. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so today what I want to do is... I want to get the beady longlegs is generally a day in and of itself, because you have to go out of your way to get Pikmin and whatnot. What we're gonna do today is I might actually beat the game in one sitting. We'll see. It would be kind of weird to do a but I'd have to go through the entire distance spring, and that's a long time. So, I think after we finish up the Forest Navel, I think I'm going to call it a day. Because the distance spring is a pain in the ass. What we're going to do today is we're going to try to get the gravity jumper. We're going to try to get... we're going to definitely aim to beating the puff stool to get the fin. And we're going to also try to get the... we're also going to try to get the part in the water. But that's not a guarantee. So how many of each do we have? Okay, so we're definitely going to need a lot of blues. We're going to need like 60 blues. And how many do we have? No, 97. Okay, we're going to want to have like 20 reds? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we're gonna make the rest of whatever the hell we've got yellows. 18 yellows. Okay, that's a little bizarre. Actually, we'll put in 3 and have 25 reds. Okay, now let's get going. So basically what we're aiming for is to try to get this part over here. Actually, it might make more sense to try to do the puff stool and the beady long legs in one day. So what we're going to try to go for is these two parts over here. The gravity jumper is actually one of the easier parts. This blue part, though, can go... This water part, though, is really kind of annoying. I am heading in generally the right direction, so... Okay, let's get going. No. 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 Geronimo! Woo! Okay, cool. And all of my Pikmin stayed. Awesome. Oof. There's still a blowhog over here, but I don't think it'll cause me too much trouble. I hope not, anyway. Anyway. Just so that the yellows and reds are doing something, we are going to have them work on this bridge. And then the blues... This is a precarious spot for the blues, because if you finish a bridge and Pikmin are under it, they die. It's a glitch. We're just gonna let them work on this bridge. And, god, Wollywogs! Ugh. Wollywogs can kill dozens of Pikmin. They are monsters. Like, that Pikmin's dead. It's gone. Like, even if you swarm it like this, and it dies in midair, a lot of Pikmin can die. Like 8 died right there, and it doesn't even really make that much sense. So we want to take care of as many Wollywogs as possible before we try to go for that part. Throwing is generally a safer strategy, but swarming is much quicker. I think that the part that we're looking for is also a 40 Pikmin part, too. So, one of them would leave, I would be very grateful. The hitbox is also really weird with Wollywogs. No, you get back here. I do not want you being so close to your little friend. Come back here. Come back. And they don't even, like, eat the Pikmin either. They're just, like, squishing them because they're jerks. Come on, come on. Come on. And these frogs in the real world would be tiny, too. So, yeah. Okay, it's got half its health left. So we can definitely... Okay. So the best thing, I think, to do is to get it down to about half health by throwing. And then try to... Then try to go for a swarm. That's, I think, the safest way to go about it. Okay, come on. Go. Go, 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 go. Yes! Got it. Okay, there we go. There. I think those are the only Wollywogs in the area, so... Yeah, the anti-deoxin filter, 40, yes. I think they might have made this either less or more heavy on the Wii version, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, there's some weird camera stuff going on, perspective stuff going on with this bottle. Like, you can see, like, if you look right here, the pellet is in front of the bottle because of the way that the transparency effect is supposed to work with the glass. It's actually kind of funny. So hopefully, I'm gonna hope that there's no blowhogs in that thing's general direction. And in the meantime, is it safe? If it can get up here, okay. It's not 100% safe because there's this blowhog over here. So we're gonna distract it. We're gonna keep an eye on it, and once it makes it up the bridge, it will be fine. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is, there's another bridge down here. The gravity jumper. Awesome. Okay, we'll worry about you in a second. These are probably the easiest bomb rocks in the Forest Naval to get. I would have to say. So that's why when I'm going for the gravity jumper, I usually like to take care of this bridge at the same time. Why are you just standing there? Work, you lazy bum. I like to take care of this bridge at the same time because these are the easiest bomb rocks to get in the area. So you can get these bomb rocks. The only wall that I think is required for bomb rocks is the bee log legs wall. So Yeah. Hi, some nameless punk. But yeah, yeah, that's why we're going for this, first. Okay. It's also a very kind of wonky bridge, too. Did you guys... Oh yeah, you guys made it back fine. I don't have to worry about you. Okay, so now what we can do is... Okay, cool. All of the blues made it back up safe and sound. And yeah, so that gets a... I love finding pieces of the ship that add to the hull, because it just makes it feel so much more complete. Okay, I believe 25 should be enough. It's exactly enough! Oh, man. Awesome. I feel very satisfied from that. So those guys can take that back to the ship. In the meantime, we're gonna go blow some stuff up. Yeah. Wait. I think they might have... Yeah, you can get 15 bomb rocks from here. Oh man, I'm just great with my counting today. It was a complete coincidence, like, I just kind of guessed, but, you know, I'm happy I was right. So, yeah. Okay, so... Oh god, Sherwoods. We do not want to deal with these right now. We're going to walk past. Okay, so there are two walls that we definitely want to take care of. There's this rock wall, and this, not rock wall. We want to blow up the rock wall, which I believe is a 6 bomb wall. Pikmin are idiots sometimes, for the record. Okay, come on, fire spout, go. Alright, 1, 2. Drop, drop. Or one can drop. Like, that's really annoying. Like, they'll see the bomb rock and they'll automatically try to run out of the way, which I think is great. It's just, I would like them to drop their bomb rock at the same time. And now I want to use the rest of the bombs on the dirt wall, just to get it down a little bit quicker. Because this will end up saving a lot of time. Crap. Okay, well, we still got 4 bombs, so I think we could probably... that would save time, but that's also not going to get broken down in 4. I believe black walls take at least 6 every time, so, yeah, we're... Okay, I'll use you guys, I think. We're not going to have enough time to fight the Puff School today, unfortunately. So what we are going to do is, hopefully this is a 3 rock wall. What we're going to do is we're going to go take everybody back, use the blues to get, carry back as many of the, carry back as many of the Pikmin we can with the blues. Carry back as many of the corpses, I should say, with the blues. And then, ooh, please do not attack him. That would be bad. Carry back as many Pikmin as we can. Carry back as many new Pikmin. Make as many new blues as we can, and call it a day. So yeah, cool. Okay. So you guys can all go in here. And we've got 46. I think we should have at least 16 blues for carrying and stuff. Actually, let's just make it 100 blues, just so that we can be sure everything gets back in time. I don't want to... Okay, fine, 90. 100 blues. Just so that we can get everything back in time and we don't have to worry about plucking as well is important. So, okay, let's go. Let's go raise our numbers some. I like 9 times out of 10, I always like using the remaining time left in a day to try to raise numbers. I think it's just the best use of time. And I'm going to do something very stupid. I also love that blues can run into the water and not... I love that Pikmin can run into the water while on fire and don't get their fires put out. But whatever. It might have been dumb, but trust me, we're gonna save so many more Pikmin by not having to deal with that fiery blowhog on the way back than we would trying to just straight up fight him normally. He probably would have killed at least like 10 if we had tried to deal with him sniping at Pikmin as they were walking past. And we lost like 4 trying to fight him the old-fashioned way with blues. So, in the end, like, I hate looking at Pikmin as just numbers because they're so adorable. But, yeah, it's just, it's the best way, pretty much, is just what I'm trying to say. Okay, this guy is definitely going to try to snipe, though, so we're going to distract. We're going to distract him so he doesn't try to make a move towards any of the Pikmin. There we go. Yeah. So now we should be able to get everybody... We should be able to get all of this stuff to the onion in time. Yeah, even though it has to go all the way around, we should be able to get everything to the onion in time. And we'll be able to get Pikmin. Yeah. Not you, though. You're definitely not making it, so we can just pick you up right now. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, we don't have to pluck these just yet. 6, we're... Okay, there's another thing, like, over here that I'm... Yeah, you guys weren't making it. Cool, we did it. Yeah. Okay, that was a productive day. And now what we can do is I think we'll probably be able to take care of both the puff stool and the beady longlegs in one day. And then I'll call it a day for the stream because we have been going a while, like at least 2.5 hours. So, yeah. And hopefully sometime later this week I'll be able to stream Pikmin again and finish the game. Because I would like to be able to just say, hey, I finished a game, you know, on stream. You know, even if it's Pikmin, which is relatively short. You know. Yeah, okay. Things went pretty well, I would say. We've definitely got more than enough yellows. And unless things go really bad, I don't see us needing any more reds anytime soon either. People are talking about Smash soundtracks in the chat right now. Brawl's soundtrack was fantastic. I love it. While Smash 4 has individual remixes I really like, on the whole, it is a less impressive sound, I would say, than Brawl, especially considering that they reused so much. And I'm not mad at them for reusing Brawl tracks because I love it, but like reusing so many Brawl voice clips and not having nearly as many new remixes, and a lot of the remixes being really like there's like 5 or 6 new remixes of the Donkey Kong jungle theme. It's like really they really needed to put more effort into the sound, I think. Oh, Catherine texted me. Hello, Catherine, you're on stream. Woo! Yeah, hold on just a moment. Yeah, okay. But anyway, yeah, there's... I wish that there was more original stuff in Smash 4's soundtrack. Okay, so here's what we're gonna need to do for this. We're going to need a lot of reds. Like, 60 reds. We're probably gonna want 65 reds and 35 yellows, I think, for this upcoming section. Because not only do we need reds to fight the Puffstool, but we need reds to carry back basically everything, because there's fire spouts all over the place. So we need to keep an eye out for those as well. Okay, so another annoying thing is that we got to find a safe spot for all the yellows to hide, so that they're not being attacked by fire spouts. They're not being attacked by shearwigs. They're not being attacked by fiery blowhogs. You know, it's a pain in the butt. Where the hell are... There you are. Thank you. Okay. Nope, can't go down this way. It would be so much more convenient if you did go out of the way to try to get those walls knocked down, but it's just so much work to try to do it that I generally don't like bothering. Okay, you guys need to die. Okay. Throw against shearwigs and shearbugs. Do not swarm, otherwise they will die. Your Pikmin will die. Come on. It's just so strange that, like, against the bigger bosses, it's generally, like, it's a lot easier to avoid getting deaths on some of the harder bosses in the game than, like, shearwigs and sheargrubs. No, get back here. Get back here. No. Okay, good. Alright. So now, okay, good. The yellows are safe there. They'll be fine. Now we can go after the Puffstool, which is one of the easier bosses, so we shouldn't have too much trouble with him. Okay. Okay. Fall over. Fall over. Fall over. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of like the Pearly Clamp Clamp in a way. The Pearly Clam Clamp, or whatever it's called. It's a lot like the Clam, in that it's a kind of a matter of greed, or if you try to go for too much damage, your Pikmin will be caught in that spore, and then they become the evil mushroom Pikmin. And I don't think there's a way to turn them back without killing them. Or at least as far as I am aware. I don't think you can turn them back without killing them, and they can hurt you a lot too, so... I think actually you're supposed to swarm him in order to get him to flip over easily. Okay, well it works, so... I think this fight gets a little bit easier in the Wii version because you can throw so much farther. Okay, like here. We might have been able to kill him, but I'm not taking that chance, because that would just be bad. Especially considering, like... Yeah, okay, there we go. We can take care, we can definitely we can definitely get him this cycle though, so I'm not worrying too much about it. If you know what you're doing, it's easy. It's not an issue at all. Okay, so yeah, so now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with that, we get the, we get a ship part and a new, okay, no, I want you. Yeah, there. I believe the ship part we're supposed to try to take back is like for the what's it called, boss? For the beady long leg. Wait, what? There's a Wollywog here? Where the what? I did not. There was no way there's a Wollywog here. Oh, you are so dead. You are so dead. Okay, since we've got reds here, we should be able to kill him in this cycle, no problem. No way there was a Wollywog there. No way. I need all the Pikmin I can get, so I don't want to waste any on But yeah, I don't wanna. I wanna only take back the bare minimum because I don't wanna run the chance of not being able to carry back the guard satellite with reds. So I believe 20 should be fine, except there's Shearwigs over here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I believe these guys are going to go left and dodge these altogether, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, you jerks. Okay. You guys are annoying. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, looks like we're, okay, we only lost one. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta hope that the guard satellite's 15. Then. Which I think it might be. No! Stop! Oh, God. Yeah, okay, let's hope that it's 15. If it isn't, we should be fine just carrying it back with, yellows, but with a couple of yellows, but I don't like taking that risk. So, okay. Okay. Let's wait for you to get out of the way. No, do not carry the... You guys are... Pikmin AI definitely got a lot better in Pikmin 3. I will say that. I don't really remember them being any less stupid in Pikmin 2, but it definitely got a lot better in Pikmin 3. So... Oh, wait, that's all reds. Trying to be... Okay. You know what? There. Since dismissing you doesn't seem to work very well at the moment. Okay, we're just gonna take you guys. Okay, now that it's time for the boss fight in the game that always terrifies me. I hate walking in here, because any second now... Ah, like that! Oh, God. Ugh. I'm not afraid of spiders, but it's this thing, it's the constant threat of crushing that makes this boss fight of crushing death. It's so unpredictable, this boss fight. Not to mention, if you're like me and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna fight a boss, I should carry as many Pikmin with me as possible. Don't. You want to take a small group of Pikmin with you. Because if you take like 50 or more, you're gonna lose half of your Pikmin due to the stomping. Come on. Go. No! Oh, God. Oh, God. That was bad. Ow! Beady Longlegs will forever be my, like, one of the, like, seeing a Longlegs of any type in a Pikmin game will always be the most terrifying, one of the most terrifying things to run into. And there's, like, 3 versions of Longlegs in Pikmin 2 as well. And, like, there's the regular Beady Longlegs, I think you have to fight for the challenge mode key, and there's, like, 2 other versions, I'm pretty sure. So, man. Okay, thank you, I got the Omega Stabilizer, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, can we... Like, maybe 30 is even too big of a group. Like, you should really just try to take 20, I think, with you. Or keep your backup somewhere out of the way and safe. I think might be a better plan. Oh, God, there we go, the guard satellite. There we go. It's 20. Okay, well, we've got enough. We'll just have to babysit it while we take it back to make sure that no yellows get, so, but you know what, since we did lose a decent amount of yellows, we can make this yellow, we can make some of these guys carry back some of these shear grubs so that we get a few of those numbers back. Actually, no, that's a bad idea, because that Lohog is, like, literally right there. Okay, no, okay, never mind. You guys gotta stay with me. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this like Brutus. Okay. Okay. Where's that third Pikmin? Oh, there's one random yellow right over there. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure that's in the way, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Yeah. No. 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 Okay. Okay. Go. 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 Okay, so you have to blow your whistle on it. You can't just walk on it. Okay. Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. Don't walk into the flames like an idiot. Oh, or he can just have terrible aim. I'm okay with that. Okay, phew. Yeah, I am very happy about what happened there. No, you don't get the sheer grub. One of the yellows can get the sheer grub. There we go. Or you can attach... Okay, well, I guess you do get the sheer grub. Where is that random yellow? Seriously, where is he? The game thinks I have him, so okay, whatever. I'll be happy with that. Oh, okay, so there isn't a Phantom Pikmin floating around. Alright, well. Awesome. Cool. I cleared out three areas in one sitting. That seems pretty productive by my standards. So, no, I really do want a yellow to get this sheer grub, so you can interrupt my throw. Thanks. Also, they mentioned space pirates in the guard satellite, so Pikmin and Sam and Metroid take place in the same universe for totally. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's about it, I think. Because after we finish this day, and we've only got like a minute or so left, we'll be done with the Forest Navel, and then all we will have left is the Distant Spring, which is easily the longest area in the game. It's got the most parts, but it's also got like a lot of work to do to get to all the parts. They're spread out very much, so it's not like you can, like with the Forest of Hope, you could get a good amount of parts at once. Like you could plan on being like, okay, I'm gonna get this, this, and this all in one go. And you can even do something similar with the Forest Navel. You really can't do that with the Distant Spring. So while you can get multiple parts in a day, you have to plan out your route a little bit better. So, yeah. Oh, 30 seconds left. I'd like to thank everybody who stopped by the stream today. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to just play games while having people watch. Like, I know it's not super interactive because I'm not staring at the chat all the time, but it is just a lot of fun to know that people are here, and then, you know, have people spark conversation and all that. But yeah, it was just a good time. I was really in the mood to play Pikmin because I've beaten Dragon Quest VII. I'm working on Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Man, this game has been really kind of buggy for me today. But working on Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, but I wasn't really in the mood. I didn't want to start a new game that I haven't touched before, and I just felt like playing something familiar. But yeah, I really love this game, and like that much is obvious. So I'd like to thank everybody who stopped by. It was just a great time. Yeah, we're at 10 days. We're at 10 days for Pikmin. I do think that I can beat the game in under 15, though. Cause if you can average 3 a day, you can get through. If you average 3 or 4 parts a day, you can get through Distant Spring in 3. And it is possible to do the final trial in 1 day. So 15 isn't out of my limit, out of my reach, but it's probably more likely that I'll be 16 or 17. But anyway, I'd really like to thank everybody who stopped on by. It was a lot of fun to play with you guys. I love it. But yeah, we've got 3/4 of the game complete. Well, actually, it's more like we've got 2/3 of the game complete because we've got 20 parts, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, wait, hold on. We can see how many parts. The quickest possible run is 6 days. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. How many parts do we have? We can see if we go to the select screen. 19. Okay, so we've... Oh yeah, that's right, because there's 10 parts left in the Distant Spring plus the one in the final trial. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, we got 2/3 of the way through the game today, and that's a pretty decent run by my account. So I'd like to thank everybody who stopped by, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, no, 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 I am not erasing that. Oh, okay, that was almost close. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Later.